Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So on my last Friday's live stream, a non-vegan viewer, yes, I do have them. Anyway, a non-vegan viewer asked me what I thought about this attack. That was his wording, an attack that happened at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest last 4th of July, like a week ago, where the reigning champion, Joey Chestnut, was supposedly, according to this anti-vegan, attacked by a vegan protester. And I said, wow, I heard something about some kind of disruption going on. I didn't hear about an actual assault or attack happening. So let's go watch the video and see if a vegan protester actually attacked anyone at this contest. All right, so here we go. You see the protester run across the back of the stage there, is wearing all black and has a mask. And there goes the attack, and there goes Joey Chestnut. So let's watch this again in slow motion, the actual attack. You see the protester's left arm kind of give Joey a nudge, and then Joey proceeds to put the protester in a chokehold and takes him down until further help can arrive. And after this supposed attack, Chestnut seems just fine and goes back to his business of eating hot dogs and winning the contest. So I don't care if you're vegan or non-vegan or anti-vegan, but anyone who watches that video and is honest can't make any kind of real argument that Joey Chestnut was attacked by this vegan protester. Sure, he was harassed and bothered and other sorts of things that are not cool and illegal. The protester was subsequently arrested and taken into custody after this incident. But the fact remains that Joey was not attacked and he was not under any immediate physical harm. If we look at the most contact that occurred here that was done by the vegan activist, it was, again, this nudge with his arm. And notice how he's holding the sign against Smithfield's Farms. We'll talk about them in a second, but he just barely takes his hand off the sign for a brief moment just to get his body in front of Joey's. It was a slight nudge, and this is not really a physical threat to Joey. I do nudges like this with my arm all the time in playing basketball. It's never seen as an aggressive action. I will say on Joey's part, he has no idea what's going on. He's going about his business of eating these horrible hot dogs, and he has no idea how dangerous this protester may be with all the mass shootings recently. So yeah, Joey had a right to defend himself. That chokehold at first I thought was maybe a bit excessive given the nudge by the protester, but again, he had no idea what was going on. He defended himself until help arrived and got back down to eating his hot dogs. So anyway, my Friday live stream, I went and just Googled the video and watched it with everyone and shared what I pretty much said here. I really don't see any kind of attack or an assault. If anything, I mean, Joey Chestnut is much bigger than that vegan activist, and he works out, he's an athlete, and that chokehold and throwdown, I mean, if anyone got physically harmed, it was the vegan activist. But anyway, on my Friday live stream, the guy that brought this up, the non-vegan, wanted to know, do I support actions like this? Well, first of all, I don't support attacking people, because he was still insisting this is an attack. No, veganism is a movement based in compassion, not only for animals, but to human beings too. And to physically assault someone or attack someone and harm someone goes against what veganism is about. Not harming and not exploiting, but not harming sentient beings. So no, I don't support attacking for the cause. And also he wanted to know, do I support just an action like this? Say it wasn't an attack. Say he agreed with my analysis here and it was not an attack but a disruption. And once again, I disagree with actions like this, which are illegal. I'm sure the protester could have, and maybe him and others did protest at the event, but in other legal ways that did not involve getting up on stage and disrupting a live televised event, meaning they could show their signs and whatever they're using in their forms of activism to people out and about in the crowd and entry points or whatever, places where it's legal to do so. So anyway, for better or for worse, this vegan activist did get his message out to the world, so his jail time wasn't for naught. Anyway, if you look at the major media articles that talked about this disruption, not only did they talk about the disruption, they talked about the actual problem with Smithfield's Foods, which was the subject in the sign that he was holding. And Smithfield's was targeted for several reasons. They're the supplier of the pork used in this hot dog eating contest. And Smithfield has a known history of being a worse than average mistreater of animals. Like, it was uncovered that they used these horrific gestation crates on mother pigs. It's my wish. I doubt it will ever happen, but it's my wish that as a result of this disruption, the producers of this hot dog eating contest will reconsider the inhumane sources of the products they use to host this contest. They're exploiting animals, supporting animal suffering, misery, exploitation, just so that they can have a hot dog eating contest. When all of this could be avoided if they would adapt with the times and use some cruelty-free options. There's many delicious veggie dogs that these contestants could be eating that would be just as challenging to eat and not involve all the cruelty involved in producing actual hot dogs from killing and exploiting pigs. So anyway, let me know if you think that could ever happen, or is this industry that puts on these food eating contests is too intertwined with the food producers? Well, if that's so, let's get Beyond Meat or whoever else makes some good veggie dogs to sponsor a hot dog eating contest and just take over this 4th of July barbaric, cruel practice of annually abusing animals. So, hey, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you agreed with my analysis. Let me know if you thought that shove that the protester did was in fact an attack. I mean, it's all subject to interpretation, but I give you my reasons, and I'll be happy to hear your reasons too, guys. So hit like, subscribe, join our channel. That's right there next to the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, it doesn't suck being vegan.
My smile may be pretty, but it's all filled with lies. And if you look closely, see, does it reach my eyes? Smile.